Thyroid symptoms aren't always caused by thyroid problems. In perimenopause, there's a bigger issue simmering below the surface that we need to listen to. Research indicates that up to 60% of women with thyroid disease are unaware of their condition, and many experience symptoms despite normal lab results. So I'm going to go into some of the reasons why those lab results come back normal, but you still feel like crap. One is excess estrogen. So when we're going through perimenopause, we have two main problems happening with estrogen. Estrogen production is declining. Estrogen detoxification is also declining. So a lot of times women think that estrogen is the problem and go out and choose hormone boosting supplements, estrogen boosting supplements. This actually exacerbates the estrogen dominance situation where your body is not detoxifying estrogen properly. With too much estrogen circulating in your body, this suppresses thyroid function by increasing levels of thyroid binding globulin, which is a protein. This protein binds thyroid hormones to move it around the body and get it to the cells. Only if there's too much, it holds on to it, making that thyroid hormone unavailable for use within your body. So then you feel the symptoms of hypothyroidism or low thyroid function, but show normal thyroid production on your lab results. Second problem, we need adequate protein intake for thyroid hormone production and conversion. Low protein diets can impair the liver's ability to convert inactive T4 thyroid hormone into that active form of T3 that we need. This leads to low energy, weight gain, feeling cold all the time, brain fog, and all of those common hypothyroidism symptoms. A lot of women have followed low-cal diets in the past. And I know when I did low-cal, while I ate protein, I was so consumed by how many calories I was taking in that I tended not to eat calorie-dense foods like certain animal proteins. I definitely was more focused on how do I get more food into my body within this calorie budget. And for me and most women, that generally means eating a lot of higher carb foods. That can be plants, but it generally means less protein. Third problem, when your detox pathways are sluggish due to toxins, imbalanced or poor diet, oversupplementation, xenoestrogens that we get exposed to, too much dairy, metabolic waste, excess hormones, thyroid hormone conversion can be impaired as well. Fourth is stress related, of course. Chronic stress and adrenal fatigue can suppress thyroid function by disrupting the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, or the HPA axis. So the way this works is we have the hypothalamus, the pituitary, and the adrenals, the HPA axis. The hypothalamus, pituitary, and the thyroid also function in the same manner. But because the adrenals are our survival mechanism, if there's any sort of stress in the body, that axis is going to take precedence over the thyroid axis. Therefore, anytime we're stressed, more resources and more hormone production go to fueling and triggering and stimulating the HPA axis. Adrenal fatigue is often accompanied by low T3 and T4 levels, mimicking hypothyroid symptoms. And a lot of women will be put on hypothyroid meds at this point and then still don't feel good. This is when I would highly recommend looking into the status of your adrenals, how much stress you have going on. Are you in adrenal fatigue? Are you in burnout, resistance, alarm phase, where you're at on that spectrum, and really supporting that deeper root problem. Also, about 20% of thyroid hormone conversion can occur in the gut. So anytime there's dysbiosis, inflammation, leaky gut, problems inside your digestion and in your intestinal tract, this will impair this process as well, leading to those same symptoms. Many women experience low thyroid symptoms despite having those normal lab results. This can be super frustrating, and it occurs because standard lab tests often fail to measure clinical markers like reverse T3 or free T3. These are usually a more complete picture of your thyroid health, so make sure you're getting all 7 thyroid tests on your blood panel. Up to 15% of patients with hypothyroid symptoms have normal TSH and T4 levels as well. So it is very common for lab results to come back normal and still feel like crap. If you're sluggish, gaining weight for no reason, and struggling with these other hypothyroid symptoms, make sure to rebalance your diet. Support estrogen production, metabolism, and detoxification, especially. Like, don't take estrogen boosting supplements. Avoid excessive supplements or those you do not need. And take care to nourish your stress hormones, reduce inflammation, and reverse any insulin resistance as well, because this can impair thyroid hormone conversion too. In other words, thyroid problems are often more a deeper issue than what you've been led to believe.